Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Divine Love Talk. Today is the new moon in Capricorn. It is Monday, December 30th. Thank you to everyone who participated in the new moon ceremony we did earlier this morning. So, Tribe, you guys were automatically included in spirit. What else? What are you guys doing for this new moon? This is a very potent and powerful new moon for some people in certain areas of the world. This is a black moon because you guys had two new moons in December. For others of us, we had our two new moons in November, which also set the stage for us to have an incredible 2025 for those of you who have done the work. If you haven't set your intentions today, use any time where you have a free moment between today and New Year's Day, right? Because the new moon energy lasts for about 3 days, right? Before it starts to trickle off. Use this time to really set your intentions on what you want your 2025 new year to look like, to be like, to feel like. Start putting yourself in the energy of the person who already has manifested the things that you are intending to manifest for 2025 and beyond. Of course, we acknowledge the calendar new year, which is occurring in just a couple of days, but we really know the true new year begins on the astrological new year during the spring equinox. So during that January through March period, it's kind of like a warm up to see if we're on the right track, if we need to do a little more of this and a little less of that, or a little less of this and more of that, right? Before we can really start to see what 2025 has for us. If you haven't gotten your astrology planner, the link is in the bio. You could get the hard version, you could get the digital version, but we'll be working with this. If you've already started filling out your natal chart information, see where Chiron is in your natal chart, because Chiron has been retrograde for a little bit and finally went direct. So see where that planet, the wounded healer asteroid, right? It's not a planet, is in your natal chart, what house it's affecting, what aspects it's affecting, because those are the areas in your life that you can expect to get easier, kind of lighten the load, right? Now that Chiron is direct. What else? Before we go ahead and truly get started, let's see who else is here. Hi, Aubrey. Hi, Boogie. How are you? Let's give an special happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños, to our lovely honeybees. I love you to pieces, to bits and pieces, and hope that you are having a very joyous solar return. Sienna, I see you, and I look forward to speaking to you later on, right? In just a little bit, we have our session coming up. What else? It's the new moon. It's Honeybee's birthday, so make sure you say happy birthday to Honeybee, okay? And send her some love. Put your thing in the thing. I can't say it, but you know what I mean. What else we got going on? Those of you who pre-ordered the new attraction oil, Magie, those went out this morning, so you should be expecting to receive them shortly after the new year. I can't wait. All that information about me and my services and the goods I offer are in the bio. If this is your first time here, hello. My name is Etta, Mystic Healer, Intuitive and Spiritual Life Coach. Be careful out here in these spiritual streets, because there are a lot of people duplicating my work, copying my voice, copying my likeness. It's not me, especially if I end up in your DMs. That's not me, right? So protect your neck, protect your pockets, right? And know that I only have 2 pages, this page and my TikTok shop page. If you have any questions, any any general questions about what it is I do, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'll answer, or one of my lovely, lovely moderators will definitely answer. We're going to get into the general readings today to see what this new moon right before the new year is bringing us. But let's see who else is here. And I love the name Tiana Toots McGoots. It just has a certain je ne sais quoi to it, and I love it. Who else is here? Loca, you didn't miss a thing, right? We just got on. We just got on. Hi, Jay. How are you? Gabriella, Capricorn, another Capri Sun, right? I love my Capri Suns in the house. Baby 308, hello, hello, hello. Druzy, Classy, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Margie, hi, Lynn. All right, I think I got to everybody. If I missed you, it's just because, I didn't scroll up far enough. Hi, Debbie. I need the baby for the new year. It's coming. Hi, Dorsey. J Max. So everybody, I'll say it again, everybody who's pre-ordered the Maji, and I should have a sample out, right? Later on this week, I'll have samples out of the Maji oil. And I think it's time to replenish my dream oil, right? I'll have samples of that out. Anybody who's ordered anything from the shop automatically got a tiny, tiny sample of the Maji attraction oil that was just released today. If you pre-ordered it, those orders went out this morning, so you should be receiving it in the next couple of days because it goes out priority. What else? What else? What else? Let's get into this reading because I'm anxious to know now, right? What's the vibe going to be for 2025, right? What's this new moon bringing us? What is it setting the stage for, right? What is it? What is it? What is it? Everybody's moving down to Texas. Oh my goodness. Royal afternoon, Dominique. How are you? Just in time, right? Just in time. I'm turning away from the comments. Feel free to leave your comments, any thoughts, any feelings that you're having, as long as you're being respectful, right? Or else the moderators will moderate. Right? Feel free to drop them in the chat and I'll take a look after we pull the reading. And let's see if we have any time to do any readings for subscribers to the live during the new year. Sometime we're going to just have subscriber only lives. I can't sing on those, and I realize I tend to sing on that, so we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Krista. You're just in time. Another one I'll be speaking with later on this afternoon. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective on this Monday, right? The day of the road opening, right? Which we did for the collective, for those of you who signed up. But also this new moon in Capricorn, the sign of success, stability, and grounding. What else? Let's get one more. That's too many more. That's way too many. Just one more. Just one more. This one's poking out. That's what she said. What's the vibe on this Monday, December 29th? What does the collective need to know in this moment? I want to thank you guys for spending this part of your day, because this card hit me. Of course this card would hit me. I want to thank you for spending this part of your day or evening or afternoon with the Soul Tribe, Spirit, and myself. Holy Spirit, what other messages you have for the collective? That's too many. Kind of fell off camera anyway, so anything else? All right, we'll leave that at that. We'll save the Kipper for the new moon message, but let's see what's the general energy for today. We have love affair, but it came out, well, first of all, First of all, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room, right? I'm like right behind the camera, right? Like right behind the tripod, and this card hit me. Right? It didn't fall on the floor, so we'll take it. It's Archangel Michael letting us know that he is around, right, on this new moon in Capricorn Day, offering protection, preventing us from being harmed. And speaking of divine intervention, somebody I spoke with earlier, right? Part of their message, their reading, what came out was that everything is happening according to divine decree. There are no mistakes, there are no coincidences, right? Things are happening, good things, bad things, not so great things, wonderful things, horrible things. There's a reason behind all of it. We may not always want to say that there's a reason behind all of it, but there is, right? Archangel Michael is coming through to let us know that regardless of what's going on in your world, especially for those of you who feel like you're about to lose the battle, you're not. You're actually winning and you don't even realize it. 2025, as forecasted, because not only on my page, but other mystics and readers have been saying the same thing. It's going to get a lot easier, right? Not just for certain signs, right? But most importantly, those of you who have done the work and kept the faith. So we'll put Big Daddy Michael back there. Love affair, but that came out crossing. And what is it? Crossing, wanting to cross? Breathe. Trapped and smell the roses. It's a good time to take a reflection on your relationships, not just your love relationships. Yeah, as we wrap up 2024, it's a very good time to look at your friendships, your family relationships, of course, your love relationships, your situationships. What's been working for you? What hasn't been working for you, right? In your love affairs, what's really been holding you back from manifesting the true love that you seek, right? You can't fix people, Spirit is saying, right? People have shown you exactly who they are. You keep just looking at that one really great thing about them. Look at the total picture and know that better will come if you allow it. This is a moment to get out of the energy of feeling like you're trapped. Breathing, meditating, reflecting, praying. Taking those moments to really, especially on a day like today, on the new moon, set clear intentions. And then, because some of y'all are really good at saying the words, you've got the words down packed. But when it comes to feeling the feelings and living as if, that's where you stumble. That's where you fail to really step into that energy of having faith. If you want a new car, start getting into the energy of having that new car. What's the model? What's the make? Right? How many miles per gallon do you get? Right? Is it an electric? Right? What color is it? What's the interior like? What kind of air freshener would you use? Would you even use an air freshener? Right? Start saying those kind of things and living in that energy, knowing because you put your word on it, because you commanded for it to happen, because it wouldn't have popped into your mind if it wasn't your destiny. You just got to call it down. Know that it's coming. It may not come today, it may not come tomorrow, it may not even come in 2025, but it's coming. Your job now is to sit in the knowing. If you want to feel trapped, be trapped in the energy of knowing that everything, regardless of what it looks like, is always working out for your highest and your greatest good. There's no reason for you to be stuck in a dead-end relationship, dead-end job, dead-end friendship, because most of y'all are empaths and people love to suck the light right out of us if you allow them. Take this season to smell the roses, right? Take this new day, this new moon, and the new year to smell the roses. Make it a daily practice of saying thank you for waking up, for having toothpaste, for the little things, right? For being able to use both your legs at the same time, right? Well, maybe not at the same time, but you know what I mean, right? It's time to slow down and really practice gratitude, because when you're grateful for the little things, you start living in the energy of having it all without even realizing it. And before you realize it, guess what? You got it all. This unfinished symphony that came out is all those blessings that have been queued but have yet to come down for you, because you're not in the energy of being able to receive it, being able to hold it, because you're still holding on to stagnant situations, including that dead end job. To the sea, which came out in reverse. And we typically don't read oracles in the reverse, but its reversal suggests that you're stuck, right? And the only person that's keeping you stuck, the only person that's keeping you trapped is you. Get out of your own way. You're fully protected. The angels are all around us all the time, protecting us if we allow, right? If we surrender. Some of you are so intent, right? On doing things your way, on your time, and the way you want it, and you've got to be in the driver's seat at all times. Relax. Take a seat. Enjoy the ride. I love this card, right? It's one of my favorite cards out of this oracle deck, not just because of the 7, which is the number of the divine, it's the number of God, right? But when we look at this fairy, and we'll call her a fairy because she's got wings, right? We see somebody who is completely unbothered. She is in the middle of the ocean, doesn't look like she's worried, reading a book or whatever, and just going with the flow. Not even paying attention to where she's going, fully surrendered to the journey. And that's the energy you're being called into, right? And after this reflection, right? This moment of self-reflection, of prayer, of meditating, of practicing gratitude for every good thing that you have, including waking up, including having a phone that has internet access, right? Including being able to speak to people across the globe, including, having coffee, having tea, having clean drinking water, right? You will find more great things to be grateful for. That's when they can release all of the blessings, all of the good things, those blessings we talked about that were in queue that have yet to come down. Once you go through your own personal reflections, and your guides will point out exactly what you on an individual level need to practice gratitude for, and other steps you need to take to turn this unfinished symphony into a finished one, and you can start your new chapter of living the life that you have manifested for yourself. Now, that being said, you know what? We're going to put Mikey over here, right? So he could guard and watch over us during the reading, because sometimes the lives include not so great characters chilling in the cut, right? Let's tap in and see exactly what this new moon is bringing us. Holy Spirit, what is this new moon in Capricorn bringing the collective? Because we know this is just a teaser as to what 2025 is bringing the collective. And again, this is for those who have done the work, who, regardless of what life has thrown at them, have stayed committed to their faith, committed to their knowingness, and doing all of the work that they need to do, the journaling, the practicing gratitude, the making space to receive, and things of that nature. What is this new moon in Capricorn, the sign of success, stability, bringing the collective? They tell me where to go. They let me know which should be the top and which should be the bottom. This is the collective's current energy. And remember, this is a collective reading, so everything may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. What are you leaving behind? Or what are you being encouraged to leave behind, right? To receive the energy of this new moon. What's coming in for you? what you can expect, something you can expect for 2025. And the overall energy is the Five of Pentacles, right? Some people look at this card and are like, oh my God, that is so dark. But it's actually a card of success. The kind of success you don't realize is occurring because you just had to lose it all. You had to walk away with just the clothes on your back, right? This poor chap can't even use his two legs at the same time. Fives are the number, five is the number of change, right? Pentacles represents the earth signs, which includes Capricorn, along with Virgo and Taurus. Ooh, for a lot of you between now and Taurus season, if you really get good at surrendering and allowing your angel guides, your spirit guides to bring you to where you need to go, will find yourself exactly where you wanted to be or better. It may seem like you've lost it all. It may seem like you've hit rock bottom, and some of you, yeah, you did hit rock bottom. And once you hit the bottom, the only way is up. Though it may not look like it because you're in that deep dark of winter, and we spoke about what the solstice is, right? The winter solstice is. That's behind you now. Every day the light is growing brighter and brighter, bringing you closer and closer to wish fulfillment on every single level. But you gotta believe. You gotta believe. Not just say, oh, I believe. Oh, Etta said it, so yeah, I'm with it. You know, a couple of people say, so yeah, I guess this is happening for me. No, baby. You've got to truly believe that this is happening for you, regardless of what your situation looks right now in this very moment at 5 minutes to 4 on a Monday afternoon. Your current energy, aha. I love you guys for this, right? Because even though, regardless of what you stood to lose, let me push this out the way. Maybe we could bring this into frame, right? Okay. You guys are waiting expectantly for your ships to come in with this Three of Wands. When we see the Three of Wands, this is someone who's confident in knowing that, they placed their order on Temu. It's on that container ship and will arrive within 28 to 30 days because shipping via ocean from Asia to at least New York takes around 28 to 30 days, right? You may not know the exact time frame that your wish is coming in, but you know that it's coming in, and you know with these buds that are just forming on the wands, right? That this is just the beginning. Spirit always tells us that once we see these changes, it's only the very, very beginning. No matter how big or small the change is, it's the tippy tip of the iceberg. There's so much more coming, especially when the angels are involved, right? What are you encouraged to walk away from? Everything that stood between you and your peace. And for some of you, the idea of putting other people first, including your children, right? Always remember, my mommies and my daddies, that if you're not whole and at peace, your children are not as whole and at peace. They may look good, they may be fed, they may have everything they physically need, but internally, they're in this energy with you, right? So you are encouraged to continue releasing everything and everyone that insults or gets in the way of your peace. Now, what is coming in? More wand energy, more changes, right? A new adventure. Sometimes when we see the Page of Wands, he gets a bad rap, right? Because pages are that young, childish energy, which is true, but it kind of looks like a phallic symbol, right? Let's keep it TikTok safe. But it also means a new adventure with these pyramids in the background, right? In this desert, which is barren, but every now and again in a desert, even in a desert, you'll find an oasis, right? Water out of nowhere. And out of nowhere, you will find your blessings. Even where you find yourself where everybody else is losing it, everybody else is going through a hard time, you just keep moving forward because you know you're marching directly into your personal oasis. The biggest thing I'm feeling for 2025 in this moment is to really double down on your faith and barrel through whatever comes next. Because whatever it is guiding you directly to your happiness, right? Whatever's going to fulfill you. They keep bringing up that word oasis. And when we see, speaking about oasis, the Page of Pentacles, what is 2025? What is one thing 2025 is bringing us? We find another page, the Page of Pentacles, but this is talking about stability, success, especially with physical matters, our money, right? Home situations and things of that such. But this pentacle, right, is only the beginning. And you see the lush greenery and the mountains, and things are really things are really taking form. Things are really taking shape as I get goosies. We talked about 2024 being a karmic year because when you add up the 2 and the 2 and the 4, you get 8. And 8 is the number of karma. So Saturn was busy, busy, busy as a bee this year, dishing out karma the way that it needed to be. That makes 2025 a 9 year, the year of necessary endings, right? And things have to end so other things can begin. But this is divine endings. So by law, after divine endings, it's divine beginnings. A lot of you are going to literally be taking your seat, taking your place in the sun, getting really, really grounded in the spot that you're supposed to be. And it doesn't feel like it's going to be this hard, challenging spot that you were facing in 2024 and 23 and maybe since 1998. I don't know. But however long you've been in that uncomfortable position, you are now being placed in this new adventure in the position to receive every good thing that you have coming towards you. And you know, I got to pull out my good friends, the Kipper deck, right? As the whole deck wants to fly out, but looks what it cuts itself to, right? Because I didn't even get a chance to grab it with both hands. After a season of loss and change with this 32, the 9, right? The year of 9 is bringing you this, that pentacle, right? Coming from the divine. Regardless of how you had to regardless of what you had to let go of, F it. Whatever happened in 2024, put it behind you. Write it down on a piece of paper, burn it, bid it adieu, and know that Michael can't give you any stronger confirmation, right? Unless he comes down personally, holds your hands and say, babe, it's going to work out better than you can imagine. No, you've got to believe that. Holy Spirit, what are the messages does the collective need to hear at this time? What else? That fell on the floor. We're not going to go get it. What else? Okay. Now, he said flip the reversals. Except for, I'll leave this one the way it is. Okay. Another confirmation with this 25 that everything is in divine order. Everything is working out exactly how it's supposed to, even if you're in this energy here, right? Clarifying the Page of Pentacles and the beginning of an era, not just a season, right? Because seasons are temporary. An era of stability. We have it crossed by occupation. if you get a notion, right, the urge to start a business, to become a content creator, right, to change jobs, do it. Do not hesitate. If you get that tap on your shoulder that says apply for this or to do this, just do it, right? Because that's going to be your source of unexpected income. Clarifying what we're leaving behind, you have 33. Y'all know what 33 is about, right? That triad, the triangle, the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost. And the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost wasn't always the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost. It was the Father, the Mother, and the Son. But, that's another story for another day. Those things that you were concerned about, worried about, put them behind you. You're going through a season, a moment of changes, and change is necessary. Anytime you go on a new adventure, right, something changes. You are not the same before, during, and after. Current energy being clarified by message. Pay attention with the 7. You guys, 7, 7, 7. Notice a pattern. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition. This is why we were asked to make time to meditate, to pray, to journal, to just be one that breathe card, right? To have a moment to just, because that's when spirit comes in and drops them jewels on you, right? Gives you those bits of information that you need, and don't second guess it, because that's when you'll start seeing the 111s, the 222s, and then you get all confused. Once you're with spirit, just let the information come. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to interpret it before the download is complete. Don't try to make it more than what it seems. This week is going to be a high energy week for a lot of downloads. Protect your revelations. Protect your dreams. Don't dream about your clear path and then go share it with Betsy, because Betsy is not your friend, or Wendy, whoever them people are. But you guys catch my drift, right? Them revelations are going to come through clearly, as clear as water. But they're meant to be kept to yourself. If you have to share them with somebody that you trust, who won't wish evil upon you or try to interfere from the blessings that are coming in for you. But pay attention. And some of you need to check your junk email folder. There's something important in there. Back to that 3. The family room talks about having important conversations. But for at least a handful of you, so I'm guessing a little more than a quarter of you, right? About 30% of you, but not quite a third of you. As I look back at the 21, which is 3, so spirit is like, no, it's 33%. Like a third of you will be moving into a new home. That's part of your new adventure package that 2025 is. I heard somebody say, how? Right? That your job is not to worry about the how. Your job is to never worry about the how. Your job is to surrender and let the guidance be revealed to you in divine timing. As long as you're open to, well, some of you have no choice because it's time. You've energetically have outgrown the place where you reside. We're not meant to be in the same, especially highly charged spiritual folks. You guys are not meant to stay in the same space for too long, right? For numerous reasons, but mainly because you've outgrown it. But let's see if there are any other. Now, why is this deck all funky? If there are any other messages for the collective, right? This is another Rider-Waite type deck. Is there anything else? We're going to put you back in because I'm not too sure why you popped out. We're going to put you back in Is there anything else the collective needs to know on this day? We'll take them because that looks like 5. Michael says, well, it's actually 6. Ooh. Before, and the Emperor is Aries, Capricorn energy, by the way. Aquarius energy with this particular card because of the water bearing, right? A lot of you in this energy had to go through this transformation, right? This D word cycle in order to step into your supreme authenticity. A lot of you have fought it tooth and nail, and Michael stepped in and the others and dragged you. This is why it was so hard. This is why you feel like you've been beat up, because spiritually some of you have, right? But it's all in good to bring you to your happily ever after, right? There goes that tower moment, things falling apart, but because they had to. They had to. The time has come, right? And we saw that in a general reading with TikTok, right? The time has come for you to go on this next leg of your journey, this new adventure that has been waiting for you for a long time. And you see with this Daughter of Wands, she personifies the energy of travel light, travel far. The reason why Spirit over the past 2 years has literally in almost every general reading has said you got to release the people, places, and things that do not serve your highest good because they can't come with you. Clean out your house, those things you haven't been using, and today's a good day for that, right? If you haven't used an item, worn an item in the past 6 months to a year maximum, donate it or throw it out. You're holding on to stagnant energy, and where you're going, you can't bring it with you. 1:20. That's the time on the clock, right? That date might be significant to you, right? If it is, you'll know, right? And then we have Strength and the Lovers. Strength, when we see the Strength card in traditional tarot, the traditional Rider-Waite, we see the Empress with a lion, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, right? Having that divine counterpart. Coming into union with the person that has been divinely chosen for you. But with these butterflies, you have to do the changes first. You have to do the work first. You have to be willing to start your new adventure first. Whether you do it full of faith, full of courage, like the lion, not the cowardly lion, right? Or whether you do it like the cowardly lion, scared and afraid, but you tears in your eyes and wobbly knees, but you're still moving forward. The name of the game is to enjoy the new adventure that 2025 is going to bring you, regardless of who you have to release. Is bringing you to your oasis, right? That water that appears out of nowhere where everything else seems desolate and barren. And don't let anybody talk you out of your dreams. Because what may seem, and this is another reason why you keep your revelations to yourself, because what may seem impossible to Mary and Ricardo and is very much possible for you. You could do it with your eyes closed. That is your message. Hi, Loka. How are you? How are you? And this will be on the YouTube channel tomorrow. By noon Eastern Standard Time. By noon Eastern Standard Time. And the link to my YouTube channel is in my bio. I have that same deck, and the Emperor popped up this morning. Confirmation. Trust your intuition, but that's usually confirmation, because we have folks that pull the same messages for themselves, right? That we pull on the live. Shauna, you are most welcome. I nearly screeched when I saw you posted on YouTube the other day. I'm trying to get better at that. So I'm working on a lot of different things regarding consistency for the Soul Tribe in 2024. So those of you who are subscribed to my Patreon, by the way, if you're subscribed to the live, go ahead and go claim your free membership to the Patreon. From now until the astrological new year, I'm giving away 1,000 memberships to the Patreon. We will be posting daily content on there. So make sure you claim your spot before they're gone. We'll also be posting daily content starting on the 1st on the YouTube channel like we used to do before it fell off. What else? What else? What else? What else? And we have 2 new oils being released. One in tandem with the new moon in January and the new moon in February. We just don't know which ones we want to release first. But that information always gets released to the Patreon before it gets released on TikTok. So if you want to stay ahead and knowing what's going on with Divine Love Talk, what's going on with the healing work, your best bet is the Patreon. Please, 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 if you're signed up for here, or if you just want to just claim a free membership to the Patreon, claim your free membership. It's the first link in the live. And if your membership expired, go ahead and claim this. All right, there's like 998 left of them. But go ahead and claim yours sometime today. I haven't been seeing the lives on YouTube. I uploaded everything up through Friday on Saturday. So we are 2 lives, including this one, behind. So that will be updated by tomorrow afternoon. Anytime, Dominique. Anytime. Anytime. What is your opinion on the Wheel of Fortune, right? Things changing, right? Sometime in the positive direction, sometimes in the negative direction, right? Sometimes the wheel is up, sometimes it's down. Coming out with the Emperor, it depends on what question was asked, right? And are there any other cards out? When we're looking at just the cards, because I'm not a card reader, the cards I use are for illustrative purposes only. But I do know that when you're looking at cards, and every card has its technical meaning, yes, but they're always in tandem, like the meaning changes depending upon the question asked and the placement of the other cards that come out. And most importantly, when I teach tarot and other divination, it's all about what comes through for you as a reader, right? Even when you're reading for yourself, this is the perfect opportunity to hone in on your intuition. Thank you, Lux. And really, really build your own intuition. I tend to teach people not to lean on the textbook versions or meanings of tarot or oracle cards. Some people are really anal and need to read the book, and I get that too, because all of these come with some kind of book. I tend not to pick up the books and let my intuition, let spirit really come through me to channel the messages. But, whatever floats your boat. Charmed, you need a personal. You are first on the list. Let's see, it's 4:16 and we still have daylight. You see, a couple of weeks ago it was 4:16 and we're scrambling for light, right? The light is growing day by day, day by day. I want a place. Can't afford to live in a cardboard box. I'm going to pop you, Dorsey. I'm going to pop you 2 times on each hand, right? Because use your bippity boppity boo, right? We manifest those like we manifest water. Hint, hint. A lot of this reading is affirming what I'm experiencing. I'm glad you are here, Zenny, to receive it. I keep seeing one of my cards from my vision board, Boogie, that's usually your telltale sign that it's on its way to you, right? It's getting closer and closer to being delivered, literally to your front door, so to speak. Is this man buying a house for me? I have seen that for a lot of the collective. And as I look up, there's 44 people, so may not happen today, may not happen in 2025, but it's definitely on the list. In divine timing, this new home, indeed, Krista, indeed. Dominique, we do speak about physical signs in the body, right? Because they're usually, some spiritual meaning behind what we're experiencing. So we'll get to your question after we pull a reading for Charmed. Charmed, did you have a specific question or did you just want a general message? If anybody would like a personal reading off of the live, that information is in the bio. And healing services, mentorship, and the like are all on sale for the new year. A love message. Okay. I'm going to turn away from the comments for a little bit, and we're going until the sun goes down. Hi, John. Any updates? Are you stateside? So only 2422. I like that number. It just has a nice ring to it. Subscribers to the live always get readings on the live. In 2025, that is changing. But for now, right, it is what it is. It might be, and I'll tell you why after I pull Charmed reading, why we're going to probably change from subscribers on the live. All right. Give it one more shuffle. Full Charmed. What does Charm need to know about love at this time? Charm, pick your pile. You have the cowrie shell, the moldavite, or the clear quartz. Which pile is your pile? King BMW. Yeah. So that's the moldavite, Charmed. That's the moldavite. Please keep hitting the like button to keep us relevant in the TikTok algorithm so they know I'm the real Etta. That's another reason why I can't always go subscriber only lives. So you have Justice, Queen of Swords. Oh, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. What else does Charm needs to know about love? Ooh. Anything else? They said take it. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, which includes, is not limited to, but includes not being on your spiritual path, right? Or doing the things you've been called to do. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Playfulness to recapture romance or to allow love into your life. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to, right? This situation involves marriage with wedding, and it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of it all. So when Justice came out with the Queen of Swords, the first message that I heard for you was to be clear about what it is that you want. We did post a message earlier before going live about now is the time to stop accepting less than what you want, not even less than what you deserve. But now is the time to stop accepting just the bare minimum and allow your guides to bring it to you. But you got to be clear. The Queen of Swords, sometimes people call her a bitch because she's really like, this is this and that is that. Her yes is yes and her no is no, right? Just like the King of Swords. She keeps her thoughts clear because you see the sky up here above her head is clear and the clouds are below her heart line even, right? There's her heart, right? She keeps her emotions in check and keeps her eyes focused on exactly what she wants. And if you're not going to bring her what she wants, then off with your head. It's simple as that. There's no two ways about it. There's no negotiation. There's no gray area that is beneath her. Having to compromise in that way, because love and relationships do take a sort of compromise, but it doesn't mean accepting the bare minimum. Yeah, if you're hungry, you can have ramen noodles, right? It will sit in your stomach, right? It doesn't digest, but it sits in your stomach, and that's all you can get. That's really not all you could get, right? Because you could use those $2, those $3 to get something besides ramen noodles that's going to be more nutrient dense for your body. It's just ramen noodles may be the easiest thing for you to access, right? Understand that once you say and you make it clear, you see that dove, your guides are saying in the background, once you make it clear, they're going to bring it to you. You make the effort, you keep an open mind, you keep being playful, even when you're cutting people off. Establishing and maintaining those healthy romantic boundaries. You're doing it with a sense of youthfulness and glee and joy and happiness, because why wouldn't they respect your boundaries? Why wouldn't you have wish fulfillment in love? Why wouldn't everything just fall at your feet? Right? You are charmed, right? You just didn't pick that name out of a hat. Even if you did pick that name out of a hat, there's no coincidences. You are a naturally lucky person. You just gotta step into the knowingness that your word is your bond, right? Your word is your wand, like my good sister Florence Scovel Shinn says, right? If you haven't read The Game of Life and How to Play It, please go read that or listen to it on YouTube, right? You could get the book for free. You could download the PDF for free, right? Your word is your wand. That's how you bippity boppity boo all the magic into your life, because, baby, you are the magic. The minute you step into that, keep an open mind, especially keeping an open mind and engaging in this energy of playfulness, the world becomes your playground. And the love you seek will manifest. 1, 2, 3. There's a creator on here, and I forget her name. If you guys know her name, please drop it in the chat. And her story is, right, she's a coach. And her story is April something. She got into manifesting. She made it clear what she wanted in love. She found somebody or somebody found her on Match.com. They went out on Friday. They were engaged on that Monday. Did this truly, really happen? Maybe. Does she have a big old engagement ring? Yes. Is she planning a wedding? Yes. Does it look like? Because on social media, looks are deceiving. But does it look like she has manifested the life of her dreams? Yes. It's very, very, very much possible, but you really have to stand firm in that decision that this is what I want, nothing less. I want at least this, right? This or better. And being open and putting in the effort when you need to make it, keeping an open mind. Before you know it, you'll be telling us about this wonderful love story like somebody else I know who has a wonderful love story. And I'm not going to put you on blast. I'm not going to put your business out there, right? Who manifested this amazing, wonderful love story for herself, right? And I can say it happens. And not just for the elite or certain individuals, but anybody who's willing to believe and reclaim the fact that they are the magic. That is your message. Oh, Dominique, did you want to go further into that question you had as the light is waning? And I appreciate those of you who receive charmed message as well. Yes, you may. And in January, all the packages are going to come out with stickers that say you are the magic, just to remind you guys, right? Because I love sending you guys stickers and stuff. Little tchotchkes. Of course, Lux. We didn't even take a proper list. Oh man, my stomach is feeling all the butterflies. I love it. No problem. No problem. Dominique, I look forward to it. All right, Luxy baby. And I think you'll be the last person. As we gotta go. I do have a session at 5 o'clock. John, I will be following up with you later. It's going to be twice a month that you can receive. Well, first of all, your girl Etta has to figure out what she's going to do with these subscribers on the live. During November and December, we had quite a few, too many that I'm comfortable with, right? Get on the live, want a reading, and then promptly cancel their subscription, right? I don't like that for numerous reasons. People who seek to have spiritual work done for free are kind of like the scum of the world, because it means they don't only scam people they get services from, they scam everybody else, right? So I have to figure out a way how I can be of service to my TikTok subscribers and my soul tribe without being taken advantage of. That's what it boils down to. So if the TikTok subscriptions go away, or they're maybe reduced to 1 card pulls and then we save everything for the Patreon, I don't know yet, right? Spirit has been having me go back and forth with how to do this. But once I come to a conclusion, I will let you guys know. And if you have any suggestions, by all means, let me know. So yeah, going forward, we're gonna change it. Some people, they get readings by multiple people every single day, right? And then they'll call, cancel the charge, and they'll do this and they'll do that, and they're just a spiritual mess. So I got to protect not just myself, but you guys as well, because that not only affects me, of course, in the bottom line, but having someone around like that taking up space and energy affects you guys as well. And I can't have that, because then Mama Bear comes out. Lux. Lux, Lux, Lux. Whimsical Pisces. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And another thing, when people cancel it, it makes it look like this page is one of the fraudulent pages as well. So it's no bueno all around. It's no bueno. Oh, I will definitely be on tomorrow. I might be a little tipsy, but I'll be on. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Lux, did you have a personal question that you needed answered, a specific question that you needed answered, or just a general message? Yes, Boogie. Yes. General love reading for Lux. All right, my baby. You have the clear quartz, the moldavite, the cowrie shell as I pull the moldavite. Which pile is your pile? The quartz, the cowrie shell, or the moldavite? Don't be nervous, babe. Don't be. I mean, I get it. You have the King of Wands. Ooh, and back to the Three of Wands. What is it that you're not paying attention, boo? What is it that you're not paying attention to? Anything the lovely Lux, aka, needs to know. And we'll get one romance angel just cause, right? What else does Lux need to know at this moment? So, you have the King of Wands followed by the Three of Wands, which equals the Four of Wands, the card of stability, right? The matrimony card, right? What happens after the wedding? After the club is the after party? Right. That stuff, right? You've been with this mature woman that came out, especially. It's another kudos for doing the work, standing in the faith, whether you were standing in full brave Lux mode or you were a little shaky, right? This is your confirmation that everything is working out. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing when you don't even realize. And look who's joined us, right? You know who that is. Thank you for the roses, David. Everything is working out in your love life. You just got to keep doing what you've been doing and allowing things to continue to unfold the way that they are supposed to, right? Trusting your family, trusting your guides, trusting your spiritual community, and more than anything, trusting yourself. You will be well taken care of. There's no need to be concerned, right? Everything will be taken care of in divine timing by the divine. You know this already, right? And a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but this is not like a new love as in a new counterpart with these cherubims, right? These cupids, right? And her little belly. Well, not, well, as I stutter, because I don't do those type of readings, but that is definitely in the cards. It's been in the cards for a long time, right? All those trips to Carter's and whatnot. It's almost here. If it's not here yet, it's almost here. And this is something, that long awaited thing you've been waiting for is coming in. And you might as well start preparing and allowing everything to flow. And when this happens, you will experience love in a brand new way. In the Grinch, towards the end, when they say, and the Grinch's heart grew 2 sizes that day, this new love that you are bringing into the world will definitely work wonders towards your healing and open up your heart in ways you didn't realize possible. You may have heard of it. You may have sensed it in the air. But the time is drawing near for you to receive it. And that ticking that Spirit is doing right now, it's like divine timing is at play. They don't want you to worry about a thing. They want you to put your big girl panties on and take every single day as it comes, as thing and people and families grow. That's all I'm allowed to say. Because, monitoring spirits and such. But we can go deeper via text when we chit chat later. But intuitively, it feels like you catch the drift that Spirit is saying. Sometimes Spirit won't allow me to be as descriptive as I would like to be to protect, right, your revelations. We got that in the general message, right, that we all always have to protect the revelations, especially from monitoring spirits. So Luxie, Madam Lux, that is your message. The time now is 4:39 Eastern Standard Time. I do have a session to get ready for. So before we wrap up the live, any general questions, thoughts, feelings that you'd like to share with the collective before we go about our day, so to speak? And again, I thank each and every one of you for spending this part of your day, this part of your evening with Spirit, the Soul Tribe, and myself. Right? They really said I only have 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Mr. Sanchez, thank you. Do we have to explain the swans and the bees, the birds and the bees? Maybe. Maybe. See, and they didn't even drag you this time. They politely pulled you. Thank you guys for the new follows, the likes, the new subscriptions. And to little star puffs. No, Dorsey, I didn't get your texts, but I will. Sometimes I'll see them as I'm doing the live pop up, but I'll take a look. Well, I hadn't gotten your text before going live, so I'm assuming it was while I was live. I'll take a look as soon as I get off of the live, as I have just a few more minutes before my 5 o'clock. And I'll get back to you ASAP. ASAP. They tapped me. And I still fell over. Don't worry, I'll pick you up. Let's go. Let's go. Well, thank you, John. Have an amazing new year to bigger and brighter things, right? To new journeys. You're Rush. You're here. You're here. You're here. You're here. All right. This message should be posted on the YouTube channel by tomorrow noon Eastern Standard Time. It should be up. But if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll know exactly when it is available. I'm giving away a bunch of subscriptions to the Patreon, right? Thank you for the gift, Candy. So please, please, please go ahead and claim your free subscription. If you want to get a paid subscription, that's cool too. But for the new year, both the new calendar year and astrological year, we're giving away a bunch of Patreon subscriptions because starting January 1st, a lot of content will be posted on the Patreon to help you along your spiritual journey, as well as more content being posted on the YouTube channel. So thank you for joining us on this day. I'm glad we met and I hope to see you again soon. If you guys have any thoughts or feelings or anything you want to share about what came out on the live, feel free to DM me or email me. That information is also in my bio, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm going to take a look at that picture, and I will let you know, right? It's been a long time since I've set foot, and by a long time, a good few years, into a Haitian botanica, right? Because I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. When we do the, when we do the Soul Tribe exclusive for the OGs. But yeah, I'll definitely look. Yes, Boogie, the link is in the bio to claim your free subscription. It's an annual subscription, so you'll have access to the lowest tier of the Patreon for a year from the time you sign up, right? We're offering that from now until the end of March. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time. As a reminder, all the orders that were placed, except for one, have gone out, and the one I will be letting you know. If you have any questions, again, feel free to ask. Feel free to reach out to me, and I'll get back to you. I will never reach out to you first. Enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, and as always, please, 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 please stay blessed.